Hello, you're with Tanisha Ali, and today I'm talking about the thin line between being a conscious creator and then feeling responsible for your life, but still complaining about the things that are going around you and thinking like a victim. So if this video sounds like something that you're interested in watching, stay tuned. It's going to be short and to the point, but hopefully going to help you transform your life. Welcome back. You're with Tanisha Ali of Butterfly Transformations, helping you to get clear, up-level your mindset, clear and heal emotional and energetic roadblocks, and manifest abundance. What is a conscious creator? A conscious creator is someone who believes and experiences life from the standpoint of having the power and ability to control the things that unfold in their reality. A conscious creator is someone who realizes that the cosmos, the quantum field, the 0-point scalar field, avatar consciousness, supreme consciousness, whatever you want to call it, source, realizes that spiritual web that conjoins all of creation holds the possibilities for any and everything that could have ever existed in our realities or will ever exist. In other words, what you're doing now, plus the infinity of parallel timelines, multiple universes, whatever it is you want to call them, parallel universes, exist simultaneously. And that you get to decide in each and every moment where you're going to project your reality, or where you're going to project your consciousness, or which timeline you're actually going to travel on. What does that mean? That means that just because you can't see it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. It means that you are equipped with a certain amount of bandwidth and you can perceive certain frequencies. You can hear certain limits of decibels, but it's no different than the animals that exist in the creation. Dogs can hear different things. Snakes can see infrared, or they sense body heat, right? So just because you can't see it doesn't mean it exists. You have to begin to realize that in order to open up your reality and to expand your consciousness, you have to begin to shift your thinking about what you believe is actually possible. That in and of itself is the key to beginning to expand your consciousness. Understanding that the reality that you see unfolding around you is only a reflection of what it is you believe or you think is possible. For example, if you're in a dream, right? You have had those dreams where you have been flying through the air, or you are running beside a car and you're outpacing the car. You're doing all sorts of things in a dream, right? In a dream, you don't stop and say, oh, wait, am I going to be able to do this? No, you actually become the energy of flight, right? And you take off and you fly, just like a bird doesn't leave the nest wondering if he's going to be able to take flight. He just flies. So the same is true, except that we have been conditioned over and over and over and over through one generation after the other. We also have the collective weight of the collective consciousness that we are also affected by. We have the belief systems of what other people think that weigh in and affect our possibilities as well on a grander scale. So you have all of that working in the midst of everything that you're trying to do, but it doesn't mean that it's not possible. It means that if you don't think it's possible, it won't be possible. So as you begin to open your mind up and you begin to say, you know what? According to quantum physics, so much more is possible in my reality. I am told that it is the energy of me and the energy of my feelings, the energy of my thoughts, the energy of my emotions that determines what it is in terms of bandwidth, frequency, and experience that I'm actually able to see and partake of. And so you start realizing that the world holds quantum possibilities for you. You begin to think differently. And as you begin to think differently over time and through repetition, Because, again, we are saddled with this collective consciousness, the hypnosis of social conditioning that has put a bar on what it is we are capable of experiencing. And even for those of us who are beginning to open our minds up, or who have opened our minds up, you try sitting down, having a conversation with someone, telling them about what is possible and how their reality is only held in place by what it is that they think is possible. And they would recommend that you have your head examined. They would rather have you tell them about something that they can watch on YouTube with someone shaking their booty, or something they can go eat at Popeyes, like that chicken sandwich or some other 3D nonsense, rather than you tell them how they can shift their life, travel another timeline, up-level their mindset, and begin to manifest abundance, not because they choose to necessarily only, but because it is a divine birthright. Because you came down here to see not only your limitations, because your limitations are reflected in how you think, but you came here to learn how to create by going through this trial and error process, where you find out every day what you're doing wrong, because you can look at the world around you and the aspects of your life that you are dissatisfied with, and that shows you you. What do I mean when I say that? When you look in the mirror, what do you see, baby? When you look in the mirror, you see a reflection, right? Can that mirror show you anything else that's not being reflected in the environment? No, you can't feel like crap and then go look in the mirror and expect to see yourself on the other side of the mirror looking good and feeling good, looking fly and feeling fly. It doesn't happen that way, right? So then why do you out in the world, which is a reflection of you, expect your circumstances or the things you see to reflect something different than what you're thinking in here? And why is it when it's time to feel better, you try to work with your circumstances and change things at the physical level, or at the level of efforting, and at the level of matter, trying to change matter, or Newtonian physics, which is the old model of thinking where we believe that what is dense is real, and we don't recognize that what is beyond this density, what's holding this cup together, is not that this cup is really stable, but the information and energy and the consciousness that is vibrating at a certain speed is what allows me to perceive the illusion that this is actually formed, and that this actually has density to it. But in reality, behind that is not mass in so much as it is consciousness and information. So that's the old way of thinking, that just because we see it, it is real. Okay, which is another reason why we operate out of these five senses. So with such a great amount of error, we don't believe that things are real if we cannot see them. So when we talk about the spirit world, when we talk about moving energy, you're either accused of being a devil worshiper or doing something outside of the realm of what is normal, when in reality, this is normal for spirit beings. And we are spirit beings having a material existence. So as a conscious creator, it's time to take responsibility for your life. When you take responsibility for your life, you don't complain, you don't mumble, you don't allow yourself to envelop yourself in a bunch of negativity. You accept what you have created. You look at the things in your life that you are dissatisfied with, or the things in your life that you don't feel good about, and you recognize that you created those circumstances. You made choices. If they are conscious choices, or even if they were unconscious choices, you worked very hard to get where you are today. And in order for you to manifest something different, all you have to begin is to be more conscious about what you're actually creating. And the mind is a difficult thing to reprogram, but it is not impossible. We do it through subconscious programming. We do it through repetition. We do it through installing new programs and habits and software. We do it by changing the way we think. We do it by overcoming our negative emotions. We do it by living in emotions and feelings that actually allow us to access a higher vibrational frequency, so that we can begin to attract these things into our lives. So you're with Tanisha Ali of Butterfly Transformations, trying to help you to get clear, to uplevel your mindset, to clear and to heal your energetic and emotional roadblocks or your blockages within your energy field, and to manifest the abundance that is your divine birthright. If you have not subscribed to this video or given it a thumbs up, please make sure you hit that bell below. If you need to reach me, click in the description. If you know someone who can benefit from this video, please make sure you share. And in the comments section, if you made it this far in the video, I want you to type in, I am a conscious creator and I am responsible for what I create. I am a conscious creator and I am responsible for what I create. What are you going to create today?